Alright, we're back here. So, as I said before, I took a little break, after doing that previous 50-minute session, and we're back here. So, if this is made onto one big video, then of course there should be no change to you, or at least no change in the video. But if this is the second part, then welcome back, everyone. We're gonna continue on with this game right here, and so far it's intriguing. I'll say that so far. Like I said, I've never really played anything like this before, so I really have no idea what to expect. So all this is like, I'm not too sure if this is like following any tropes or anything, and this is just really new to me, at least with this type of game. So we're just gonna continue on here. So as the day comes to a close, I've almost accomplished a great deed, second only that to Atlas himself. Wow. I hoisted a giant mermaid upon my back and sent it down the mountain. Yeah, right. What a part of going down a mountain with a single girl riding my piggyback is a great deed. Explain yourself, starting with any mechanics involved to a piggy bank. That half-ish childhood your friends of yours. Let's see. Did I say piggy bank? Oh my lord, it's piggyback anyways. Or at least, that's what I like to say here. But I'm glad Eon, I don't know, is Ion, Eon, I don't know, I'm just gonna probably switch in between both. I'm sorry if I get it wrong. Eon as a mermaid is the length she is. Right now, Eon is riding my shoulders and her tail is coiled around my waist. And I have both hands gripped on the part of that waist around me, if that's wrapped around me. Though as we descend more towards under the waterfall, she says that she has the urge that she wants to go back to her home. But in other words, the giant mermaid has thus passed down her decision to leave the ravine she has been inhabited this whole time, and return to the human realm, leaving a note behind on a single chunk of stone. I don't know who the note is addressed to, but my guess is that it's reversed so the individual who dressed her in those strange clothes provided her for this whole time. I swear, intentionally dressing a water-dwelling mermaid clothes that cling so tight when they're wet. I can't believe that such a scientific pervert exists in this world, oh boy. I feel like I get along with that person real well. I'm not gonna comment on that. I'm just gonna move on. Putting that aside, as expected from someone who spends all their time dipped in water, her clothes are mighty clean. I have to give it up to whoever has been taking care of her. Living out of water this whole time? No. If they so happen to be a man, then I've got to give him a good sock across the jaw. If they want Ion, they have to go through me first. Feeling the same way a brother or dad would towards a childhood friend is a quintessential function of being a man. Eon, I would give me an answer to ask when and how the world she would ended up as a mermaid. Maybe she simply tell me why in time, or maybe she would rather not touch on the subject. But either way, I'm not sure in any case. I leave the matter be. Besides that, why haven't you gone back to your home this entire time? I say in a tone akin to a teacher scolding a student, a tone that would make a person on the receiving end want to apologize immediately. Are you saying the scuttle over there? Giving it a try never hurt. Giving it a try, young one. No, young guppy, you can always scuttle your way back home with a smile on your face. Scuttling hurts. It's no joke. So you've tried, right? Then again, if you ride the river all the way down, it eventually leads out to the village, you know. Well, looks like she did not know. Silence. Am I getting somewhere with her? I'm afraid. Huh? The waterfall. I'm afraid of it. So that means she was afraid of the waterfall and wasn't able to get down? Are you telling me a huge mermaid like this can overcome her fears over gravitational acceleration? quit fibbing. You jumped in not even a second ago.
あ、あれはヒロトが危なかったから。
That was because you were in danger, Hiroto. Huh? Her tail whips across my face. The moisture of her tail fogs up my glasses. Not sure if I should admit I've been liking that feeling or not. Anyways, is your house the same old spot?
覚えてるの?
You remember where it is? Well, yeah. It's right next to my house. Oh, wrong phrasing. I think I heard that your family moved someplace else once mine moved out or something. Ion's mouth gapes for an instant, and then... Youch! Her tail once again flips, slapping me in the face. My cut glasses end up back to her. Wow. Never expecting her to give such a perfect control of her tail while riding on someone's back. It doesn't hurt, but it does feel weird. Almost like getting kicked by a pair of feet for some reason. At this rate, I'm going to unlock some rather new sensations. Oh boy, dude. That fishy smell is still there. I continue to carry Eon on my back down the mountain until...
Hiroto.
Hiroto? Hmm?
今、彼女、いるの?
Do you have a girlfriend? What a sudden question! Eon covers her face up in my back, making her expression invisible. My childhood friend, who I've reconnected with after 10 years, is suddenly asking me if I have a girlfriend, which means... This means it has to. Yep, I got it. If I just answer no, I don't have one, then... So you don't have a girlfriend. I've been thinking of that for the past 10 years. What the heck? Oh yeah, she's definitely setting me up to get teased. A high-level setup that only a childhood friend could manage, huh? Kudos, Eon. Kudos. Oh yeah, oh my god, dude, okay. Alright, dude. Oh my god. That's right. I'm currently in a relationship with science. Oh wow, okay. Oh yeah. Fluid mechanics and organic molecular science are my lucky ladies. Well, biology and earth science are pretty far removed from my majors, so maybe they're just friends. Oh my god. I'm not telling a lie here. Phew. Anyway, I'm telling that setup. Damn man. For a little while, I simply walk around without saying a word. The mountain path is almost at the end, with the village in sight. The setting sun has been illuminating the mountain range for quite some time, but it's been long since replaced with a cloak of darkness. Night always comes early in the place of the countryside. My guess is there is always barely any houses around that are lit up. It assured me that I didn't need to worry for any rumors spreading around about a young man walking around piggybacking a mermaid. Ah, boy, it's cold and I'm starving. I'll have to hurry and get home so I can get me some grub. I spent the whole day in a spirit frenzy with Eon that I've neglected eating anything, which is making my muscles yearn for some carbohydrates. Not only that, but I'm stuck with heavy labor carrying this mermaid down the mountainside. I want to give up and get some shut-eye. To put it briefly, I wouldn't be surprised if I just passed out right now. I got blisters on my feet now, I'm positive. I'd never been glad that I trained my body in the after-school clubs. If I went straight home after school, I'd probably be a dead man right now. Somewhere along the way, Eon has days off her arms, wrapped around my neck. Her body has dried out and gotten pretty arid. It would seem that just because she turned into a fish doesn't mean that her body temperatures got lower in the suit. And all this transpires. We're at my house. Oh God, we had left the house with the lights still on? Daytime in the country is so bright that it's hard to tell whether lights are on or off. With some resentment for a huge hole left in my electric bill, I start shaking Ion awake. Not waking up, judging from how she's snoozing like that, my guess is that she's in a deep sleep. And judging from the temperature of the simple sensation against my neck, I'm certain of it. Um, aren't fishes supposed to be, oh my lord, point kilotherms? Organisms with varying body temperatures? Her lower body is all fish, but for why as her general disposition stay human, I have no means of finding that out. That is when I only see my house here. Eon's house should be right next to mine, but neither I see neither hide nor hair of it, just a vacant patch of land there. Apparently, Eon's family moved after I moved, so of course the possibility that they may have lost their house remains. But I've been told that they didn't move outside the village, so where in the world her parents end up going off to? Huh? Parents? Come to think of it, what are Ian's parents even like? There's no possible way I could remember any details about my childhood friend's parents considering they lived right next door for the longest times. Ah, I remember Ian's father, I think. If memory serves, when Ian was a kid, uh, if she would stay out late playing, her old man would suddenly come running, taking her back home. As far as I recollect, she had an extremely doting dad. It wasn't long after I left the city with my parents that I caught word that Eon's old man passed away. Oh, shoot. I think. That's right. That must have been part of why Eon moved to the first place, I think. I almost asked a pretty insensitive, hurtful question. Also, I think I remember hearing something about Eon's grandpa being a shaman, though by the time me and Eon were living next door to one another, he had already passed away. However, as far as Eon's mother, I wonder why I can't remember anything about her. I was never told that she had died as well. I can't even bring up such a mental image of Eon's mom. Did she really not leave anything lasting impression on me at all? I can't even remember her face, let alone her occupation. Come on, brain cells. I know you're not the greatest, but try to get it together, will you? I'll just have to put them to work later. Ew. Hey, wake up. Not getting up. Your house isn't here. Dang, that's how cold, man. Su casa is no casa. She's not getting up. Is my back really that uncomfortable to her? Seeing how she's really sleepy, with her two soft cushions pushing up against my club tempered back, I'd say she's really pretty darn comfy. Sigh. I'd feel bad forcing her to wake up some such a sound sleep. Anyways, I'd reserve the details for tomorrow morning. This whole day has felt like I've been trying to cram a bunch of massive files into a mental computer all at once. Besides, she's showing zero signs of waking up. Now I'm totally exhausted. Honestly, if it weren't for the two supple sensations nipping on my back, I would have long since thrown in the towel. Did I press something? Oh, okay, I accidentally pressed Y. Okay, oops. I'll put her to bed in my house. Uh-oh. God, her tail! Hit the back of my head! A critical hit, in fact. Dang. What? What intonation? I shout in protest. Oh, wow. Wake your butt up! Once again, Eon goes back to sleep. Please wake up, oh great mermaid. Dead to the world. I let out a huge sigh before looking up at the sky. Oh, it's so bright and vibrant. The moon, the stars, and everything is nice and bright. Yeah, no need for any cluttered lights taking up the airspace like in the city. So many brilliant stars. I can't believe I am able to see so many of these beautiful stars one time. Oh, excuse me. Saying as how I never ever been able to see them in the city. Too overwhelming. Might barf. That means I'd make a lousy archaeologist or astrologist there or astro whatever. Let's see. I go inside the house, lugging Eon on my back. Then I go to the second floor, the most spacious part of my house. I squeeze out the last bit of strength in me, carrying the oversized salmon upstairs. I proceed to throw Eon on the upstairs floor. The mouse wiggles around the floor for a little bit until
スカート邪魔脱ぐ
skirt in the way, taking it off. Eon then proceeds to suddenly take off her skirt and toss it aside. No, that's her first sexual. Oh wow. Oh right, her lower half is a fish. Crap. Ion rolls on the floor and completely enters Slumberland. I look at the cloak hanging on the wall in order to check the mermaid's bedtime. 3 o'clock p.m. Wait, that clock is totally busted, isn't it? Whatever. I guess I'll go to sleep too. Scene? Okay. Um, what? Should I? Alright, so looks like this is like formatted in like scenes and stuff like that. Hmm. You know what? No, I'm just gonna keep the video going. Screw it, because I'm telling you guys right now, it's gonna take a lot of rendering. So I'm just gonna continue on and just progress through this game however we can. Like I said, I have no idea how stuff like this works, so we're just gonna keep on going. Yeah, let's see. Look at me from the darkness. Accept me from the darkness. Something lays their eyes on me. Unless you accept us. Oh, what's going on here? We'll have died for you all for nothing. I lift my head and peer into the darkness. These absurd words are passing through my ears, but I'm not feeling the slightest inkling of fear. That is because... Masu! The heck? Yamame? Hirito? Hiroto, whatever? Hey, Masu! Masu! Su! Get lost, Masu! Water gun! Masu! I don't know what's going on. The heck? That's like an old CRT TV, and let me look at that. I can't really identify some of the electronics in there. It's like there's a phone and stuff. It looks like it's some kind of CD player. Or some like the player that plays one of those like cassette tapes, and then some kind of gaming console, maybe? I don't know. It's day 2 of my surveillance on the countryside. I start off my morning with a fun dream of Masu. I think I'm starting to get what kind of condition my subconscious is in right now. A few sick analysis of the facts tell me that I'm in. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and not uh, take so much faint in my analysis. Sure, you feud. Yeah, excuse me right there. Actually, I need to take a drink of water right now. Alright, just reading this right here. Blah blah blah. Damn. Oh my gosh, this dude had like a nightmare of some fish or something. Oh. Oh, he's gotta remember about this. The windowsills in is a picturesque setting with a gentle ray of sun beaming through it. Turning my attention downwards, there is me and plus one mermaid in the Fulton. The plus one mermaid. She's sleeping with such a peaceful expression on her face. Man, this is nuts. I try awakening my awake brain to calmly analyze the situation. At this rate, I am certain that our mermaid here is going to wake up in approximately 5.77 seconds, shriek at the top of her lungs, and slap me right across my face. Isn't that something? I would never have guessed that I'd be able to perfectly see into the future, even though, actually, premonitions are nothing more than results derived from profiling and situational analysis. Whatever. I got my conclusion, so I'll put that Fulton cover over me and go back to sleep. Again. Snap. Eon's eyes snap open. Uh-oh. She wastes no time in starting a staring contest. This time, I won't give in without a fight. We stare at each other intensely from inside the bedding. Little by little, Jan's chest started running a faint shade of red. Or cheeks, why is it? Well, you could probably imagine why I said chest there. With two of those us composed, I asked her the line that I have just asked a little. Wait, no, what the heck? Well, they're blushing, eyes open. Alright, do you remember last night? Well, see, look there. I read the future like a book. Though, to be accurate, she slaps me with her tail, not her hand. It's still the same color in the end. Hey, can you explain why you have to start the morning with slapping me out of the stratosphere? Preferably 50 words or less? The Fulton lies upturned, stacked upon stack of books and my glasses lie scattered across the room here and there. And it's been so neat and tidy in here, yet in the drop of a hat it's a disaster area. Why do things have to be this way so early in the morning?
どうして
Why? Huh?
どうしてと同
Why?
じ
Fulton the same. She is asking me why I were sleeping in the same Fulton. Fix your communication skill, lady. If I weren't a childhood friend, I had no way to go. Oh boy. I don't know reason scientific analysis. When you think about it, yeah, you should have seen that coming, man. You honestly should have. Now, really looking at the whole situation now. Oh dear. Let's see. Don't you remember you rolled up on him while you were sleeping, while you were tossing in your sleep, maybe even unintentionally. Actually, far right there. Wait, is this an actual house? Now I'm looking at this. I'm just looking at the background right here. I'm guessing this was like an actual house. Like I'm guessing the studio who made this actually like put up or like some little room, and they just took pictures at different angles, which yeah, I guess is pretty cool. She's not showing any signs of being in pain, so it doesn't seem like her fins are torn, which means my Fulton is. Before she damages my Fulton beyond repair, I decide to interrupt her. We may have been sleeping in the same Fulton a moment ago, but that was a Fulton, and I laid that Fulton I laid out, which means whether it's naturally or unintentionally, it wasn't my doing. It was yours. You're the culprit here. How's that for a shocking turnabout? Well, no need for any legal measures now, right? Eon stays silent for a minute, reeling from the shock. I see, the truth showed itself. The truth is here. and here to stay.
忘れて
Forget. What did you say?
尻尾を食らい記
Take my tail and be gone, memories. Damn. Her tail slices through the air indirectly towards me, which is the last thing my eyes see. My consciousness then gradually slips into darkness. Clatter, clatter. I wake up, staring at my morning by seeing Eon prepping breakfast? The rice is microwavable, and it's very simple spread consisting of pickled veggies I brought along with me and a side of eggs. No doubt that she made it with the tiny gas stove on top of the table. The dining table is literally the ultimate in that old parent are away, so here are some random smattering of foods. Wow, okay, kind of trope. That aside, so hey, how did you know I brought food with me?
食べ物探してたらヒロトのカバンに
When I went looking for food, I went in your bag. So you opened it without my permission there? You lousy little fish, burglar. Left next to my bag was a trail of wet footprints. Eon was the one rooting through my bag, so why is there a trail of human footprints there? No, the only organism with feet around this house is me. I've got an early morning mystery. Is this country just a rifle with mysteries? I've come back to my house in the country and I get made breakfast. I mean, it's nothing to complain about. Yeah, this is for the best when you're feeling too lazy. I twist my glasses back to normal after being bent with an presentable angle, putting them on. Hold up, what in the world happened to my glasses? My head hurts.
キック
Why is she so surprised? What's wrong? Did something happen? She shakes her head with a tremendous amount of force. It's far too suspicious, but whatever, it's no big deal. I'll just not worry about it. After wrapping up my breakfast, I decided to take a nice stroll through the quiet country roads. My hometown being as barely populated as it is, there's really not a ton to do here. Granted, not a bad thing considering my original design in coming here was the focus of my study. Excuse me, and refresh my mind and myself. No good. I can't muster up the will to do anything right now. I'm already not doing anything as is, but I feel I'm not even stronger, more active urge to do absolutely nothing. Although Yan is following me. Why are you coming along?
ダメ
I can't? You know, I'm not saying you can't, but there's a more fundamental issue at hand. How do you intend on coming along?
ぴょんぴょん跳ねて
By hopping. Boing, boing. Oh my god. You're hoping to scrape off the entire hall, you know?
やらないで後悔するよりやって後悔する方がいい
It's better to regret what you have done than what you haven't. Give it a try. She whacks her tail against the ground, quickly propelling herself up, and then... Wham! She lands, flat on her face. Right. Let's just give her the benefit of the doubt here. She had the same physical impact of landing on your feet after all. I mean, the face is as good as feet, right? Well...
しないで後悔する方が
I should
よ
have
かった
taken the second option. She has a bandage right there. Wow. So, right there. I see. I suppose old maxims are just a product of bygone past in the end. Humans really do. Excuse me, I need to readjust my headset right here. Humans really do need to live in the moment after all. The ambition to move forward, unbound in the past, is driving force behind us living these times. Therefore, must believe in science rather than the maxims in the past. 3 cheers for science.
過去だって大事。
The past is important too. Ah, you think so? I slowly approach Eon, presenting my hand to her. This is the reconciliation of someone who loves the past and someone who lives in the present. Next door granny. Next door grandpa? A couple watches our reconciliation with interest. It's the old married couple that lives next door from my house, with an apple tree in their yard. The same couple that I said my hellos to yesterday. The mermaid is out of the bag. The country tradition is living with your door always open. It is full of fruits in terms of protecting our privacy. What should I do? Eon is fluttering with her tail around her while hidden behind me. Hey, quit that, boy. The ship has already sailed in this one. Maybe I should explain to them it's some hip new swimsuit that's all the rage in the city. That's not gonna do. That's not good to do, son. Pardon? She fell, so you should help her right away. Don't dawdle around. What are you talking about? Kids nowadays are so full of energy, they don't know what to do with it. She'll get up lickety split. You're one to talk. Not getting up in the morning. Give me a break. I'm getting old. I'll be right there with you till death does us apart. So don't worry about that. That's so, honey bun. They're getting lovey-dovey and annoying. Wow. By the way, who might that young lady be? That girl from that Hirokun brought with him, isn't it? A bride-to-be? I'm just getting in the way. So let's make ourselves scarce, honey bun. Yes, let's. With that, the elderly satisfied couple take their leave. The heck, guys? They don't seem to be concerned about the mermaid collapse in the neighborhoods. Is it that famous dignity composed of country old folks? No panicking no matter what happens? At any rate, excuse me. The elderly nowadays sure get hot and heavy, don't they?
隣の家の
The neighbors? Yep, the married couple next door with the apple tree.
覚えてるの？
You remember? I think we snuck in and you got scolded. The couple wasn't so old back then, though middle age at best.
あの時ヒロと私を置いて
You
逃げ
left me.
た。
You left me then and ran off on your own. She still remembers that? She's the type to hold a grudge.
裏切った。
You stabbed me in the back. No, you're misunderstanding. There was a reason for that, and
裏切り者。
backstabber. There are times in a man's life where he has nowhere to run away.
捨てられた。
You abandoned me. My apologies. Please forgive me for that. This is why people have to make sure to make things square when they're if you have to leave in a bit, someone will come along and dig it up later, guaranteed. However, that couple, the two of them, don't remember Eon at all. And even though I went to say my hellos to them yesterday, they remembered me. This village has been an old folks' home ever since we were kids. In fact, the only kids here were me and Eon. I would get again to loads of mischief and a mercy duo, yet it's odd that they only married me and not Eon. While you're at it, be surprised about the mermaid. Oh, darn it. I'll pass it off as adults being amped and at ignoring things, seeing that how they're probably not going to send out just yet. I wonder why didn't they notice you, Eon?
キャラが薄いから？
Because I don't have a lasting impression? Don't make me laugh. Look at the tail of yours. You could have caught an impression of a clot monet would have been screaming bonjour at you. Wait, you think that her tail was so weird that it didn't catch their attention or something? If so, that's unfortunate. Even though Eon remembers the elderly neighbor's couple from her youth extremely well, she can't get them to remember her. On the other hand, Eon loves the past, but on the other, the past seems to dislike Freon. Wow. Anyway, that isn't the essential matter here. Right now, I need to look for a situation. I need to look for a solution for my current situation. I have a diverse way of walk. I have devised a way to walk around this giant mermaid on my back. Now, what should I do? Oh wow, we're actually given options here now. Okay, I was actually kind of wondering, would we be given options? But yeah, it looks like we got options here, so we can. All right. Um, can I lower that? Yeah, that's gonna be a little. Oh, so this is the music. Okay, just probably leave it right there. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, I want that thing to be a little. I was getting. I don't know. Right now it's freaking like gonna be 2 a.m. So, anyways, what should I do here? Okay, so let's see. Go out with Eon on my back. Use a cart. Go out and abandon Eon. What the heck is going on here? Why is the thing being faster? I guess you use a cart. Okay, creak. Yeah, at least I picked the card because I felt that would be a lot easier, for this who's back, and also for the mermaid girl or Eon in this case. Probably be a little more comfortable. Probably, at least I'm hoping. So, yeah. So yeah, I was wondering, in these type of games, don't we get to choose options? And we do, in fact. And yeah, we just did. Humans are tool-using creatures. Someone once said long ago that to the effect of if you can't use a tool in good times of need, then that proves that you're less of a human, more of a gorilla. Therefore, I can't say that by utilizing a tool, I prove myself not to be a gorilla, okay, or to be no gorilla. The problem, however, lies in the fact that gorillas do indeed use tools as well. Why a gorilla? Of all life forms, there are plenty of animals which can't use tools, so why the gorilla? Perhaps they choose a gorilla in the sense that while gorillas may known for a tools may know of a tool's function, they don't have a perfect grasp of how to use it. If that's the case, then
ヒロトはゴリラ？
Hirato, you're a gorilla? I'm not. Right now, in front of me, I have one giant Masu salmon stuck tight in an extremely tiny cart. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I was so wrong to tell you right to see it. Wow, dang. But yeah, and actually getting stuck in is concerning it and within itself.
ヒロトのこと信
I
じてたのに。
oh dang, probably chose the freaking walking the back option. I trusted you, Hiroto.
信じてたのに裏切った。
I trusted you, but you stabbed me in the back. Wait, saying I trusted you is what grifters say when they are trying to cover up their lack of proof and basis for their arguments. I had trusted this cart the same way I trusted mermaids, so I put her in without any consideration at all. No, I'll end it there. Right now, I must explore for a scientific, yet pungent solution for our little problem. Eon, you can get it. Oh wait, can you get out if you can just break the cart, right? Well, I heard that mermaids are 10 times have the 10 times strength of a human. Does she? Don't give me that look. I'm simply trying to prove my hypothesis. A simple hypothesis based on the fact that she didn't have any ample strength in her lower body when she was able to swim through like a flipper. And actually, that does make sense. If she could swim that fast, assuming all that's muscle, yeah, I get where this guy's coming from. But I mean, like, I don't think breaking out the cart is really the best solution. But I guess we'll see what happens. Eon musters her strength. Slowly but surely, cracks start to form in a tiny plastic cart. She is insanely strong after all. Yes, my pretty, show me your superhuman strength? What the heck? Huh, I wonder if that... What's this feeling? Oh shoot, what's it called? Yeah, I actually have to get the charger here for my laptop. It's running down. Okay. It almost feels as if some sort of mad scientist created a luxuriously strong biological weapon. I see. So this is the part a mad scientist feels like, huh? Who knew? Eon stops her strain and looks at me dead in the eyes once more. What's the deal? Don't look. Huh?
まるで凄まじい力を持つ生物兵器を作り出したマッドサイエンティストみたいな目で見ないで。
Don't look at me like you're some mad scientist who created a luxuriously strong biological weapon, okay? Dang, that's very specific right there. How are you going to bookend that long sentence with a simple four-letter okay? Also, how is she so oddly Pacific? Can she read my mind? Can she hear my ultrasonic? Can she hear ultrasonic waves like an actual dolphin? She's heck one hell of a life form. But as I think to myself, the general mood here isn't leading its way to jokes. Ion seems to be actually offended. Right. So she can't read my mind via ultrasonic waves. Got it. Come on, I'll help. Just poke this way. She protrudes, her hips stuck in the cart towards my general direction. She arranged her body in an S pattern. I grab hold of the cart. She's not coming out. Oh god. She's stuck in there for good, alright. Her fins and scales are getting caught in the inside and not letting her budge an inch. Hold up. This is sorta... We have Eon here, lying down in S formation. Then you have me, half bent over from behind, grabbing the cart. You put two... Oh my god, I swear to god. I swear to god. You put two and two together, and it's, well... Oh my god. This dude. It sort of looks like I'm mounted for main season over here, doesn't it? You deserve that, dude. You deserve that. Oh my god. This is when I see it happen. I see the car instantly shatter into pieces, and her tail flying square at my face. You see that? I knew she'd be 10 times the strength of a human in her after all. Damn. Having borne the stress caused by Mermaid with the strength of 10 humans, the cart shatters into a million pieces, like beautiful fireworks in midair, as I come to meet the stored and heroic end. So stoic, I think that was. The last thing I see is Eon's approaching tail as my consciousness steadily fades into darkness. Eek! I wake up. I can see the sun shining bright in the sky. I don't, I don't, I don't think that the sun dried up with me, and everything in the mortal world teleported to the hell hereafter, so I'm going to assume I'm still alive. What in the world happened? Hmm? What in the world just happened?
ヒロトが荷車取りに行こうとして突然倒れたの。
Damn. You tried to grab the wagon and then you suddenly collapsed, Hiroto. I collapsed? Huh, man, I really did overdo it yesterday, didn't I? A rather familiar sensation overcomes me. I feel as though my memories got cut off a little while ago.
気のせいよ。
Damn, she's a liar. Straight up, she's a liar. It's just your imagination. Why are you so up in arms? Why did your phrase pause for so long at the start of your sentence? Well, it's too late to ask now, huh? It seems as though Ion's rather disjointed speech is intentional. Oh well, best not to concern myself with that, and look at the cart Ion can ride in. Maybe I should try teasing her and bring up a small cart on purpose? That, though, temporarily crosses my mind. But I have the strangest feeling that I should definitely be staying away from doing that. In any case, I need a cart. A really big one, at that. Tremendously big one, even.
Standby.
Oh, standby? Oh? The big cart that should have been shoved into the shed is already in the road, saying, "Come on, hop aboard. What's going on around here?" With her lower portion being a fish, there's no way Eon could pull this thing out with her by herself.
Jarvis.
Jarvis? Huh?
人工知能?
Are you serious? No, okay, no. Literally, the first thing when she said Jarvis was like, okay, if you guys are familiar with the MCU movies, Iron Man's like AI buddy Jarvis, at least, within the first portion, like, was it? Yeah, like Jarvis was in Phase 1 and Phase 2. Excuse me. Alright, I had to take a little drink right there. Yeah, so, okay, I guess they're making a Marvel reference right here. Yeah, get real.
科学は恐ろしい速さで発達している。
Science is developing at frightening speeds. That's my line. What the heck? The nice big cart rattles and clanks as it travels bumpy country road. I loaded the mermaid on board and traveling with her now. Look at it, living in storyboard fantasy together in harmony. It's practically a scene ripped right from a surrealistic work of art. Putting that aside, Eons must be enjoying herself in my eyes. Is it really that fun?
Why? Why?
No, it's here. Yeah, put that right there.
コくん。
She nods. She seems to be honestly enjoying herself. It's really rare to see her express her joy so much, though, then again, if we can just get past this hill, the pond is right here, right there, so maybe she's just excited for that? Alright, I guess I'll crank up the speed a bit. We're about to roll uphill, but thanks to the occasional glimpse of... What? But thanks to the occasional glimpse of Eon's bus, I got enough of me to blow past right from you. Oh boy.
Why?
Yeah, I think this might be real world pictures, unless they're like really well done CGI or something, but no, these looks like real world pictures, which I guess is interesting.
Why?
Oh my god. Might I ask as to why you're suddenly feeling sick?
酔っちゃった。
I feel nauseous. I can't believe she's getting car sick on a rickshaw. If she were to go on a city and take a bus ride, she might just die. Stick to countryside for life. And as I rush on thinking that, Yan,
うん、
don't you feel like the path is going downhill instead?
コくん、
Why didn't you say anything?
楽しいから？
Because it's fun. That's a nice picture right there. Oh, I see. Yep. Whoa, stop this thing! Oh, wow, okay, looks like we're doing this now.
もっともっと。
More? Nothing! Brakes! We need brakes! Come on, legs, you can do it. Hit the brakes. God, I can't believe I rushed down the hill pulling this cart downhill. This is so bad. I don't want to die yet. A mad dash while carting a whole person downhill. No possible way would a human be able to stop this thing on their own.
バーイ。
Oh my lord. This is a disaster. My leg muscles have slid out of my brain due to the dangerous situation in my face. But just in the nick of time, they used the rocks in the side of the hill to support. And praise be, it's a miracle. I'm alive. There's a little thing called inertia in this world, however.
バーイ。
Oh dear.
バーイ。
Oh dear. Looks like something happened. Let's see. The cart. I push the cart may have suddenly stopped, but it retains every bit of kinetic energy transferring over to Eon's body, causing her to flutter over her rainbow-lustered tail like a feather as she beautifully soars through the sky. Okay. And splash! She sinks deep into the reservoir. Eon! I can't believe what I've done. I did that to Eon. Me? No! I start running like a man's possessed, diving to the pond. Eon! Eon! My mind goes blank, and my ability to think over the window. But just then, in front of me,
楽しかった。
that was fun. Yeah! Eon crawls out, while a single scratch on her. Alright, she's a mermaid. Duh. Thank goodness, I had nothing to worry about.
もう一回やる。
Let's do that again! Oh boy. Silent Salmon. Scene 2, okay. Achoo! It may be a real scorcher for the summer, but I'm sneezing. Nonetheless, our soaked clothes are dropping my body temperature to an unimaginable rate, and that's enough to cause hypothermia, no matter how hot today is. So I've got to get out of these clothes and let them dry while and take a break from the horseplay in the water. Come on, I said, strip. I said strip already. I said strip or oh, okay. Anyway, and then glared at the cause of why I'm soaking wet, using every single one of my approximately 380,000 muscles in my human face to grimace. I feel like I'm going to awaken my sense to a whole new world at this rate. So I've been wondering for this for a while, but you have some sort of anger management disorder?
ない。
I don't. I started to lose count of how many times your impulse actions tackling tail attacks had made me see blood. I feel like I'm going to awaken my sense of a whole new world at this rate. Actually, I'm just checking my freaking temperature of my computer right here. Make sure things don't glitch out. Turn on the fan right here for this computer. So let's see.
目覚めた？
About to. Yes, you're not fully yet.
まだ？
Not yet? She says, raising her tail up. Drop your tail right now! Come on, hurry up! Uh-oh. Like second nature, she shields herself not with her talons, but her tail. The heck? Does she really think I would hit her? Anyways, I need to think right now is something to instill some self-control into Eon. After getting slapped by her tail and falling to the water, I never expected Mermaid rearing would be such a tall order, but I got nothing but her utmost respect for all those princes who court mermaids in the fairy tale. I'm beat. I find myself lying across a rock again. Such a beautiful, distinct aroma. Cool because it's in the shade, silent. I might just lay around like this till my clothes dry.
寝るの？
Are you going to sleep? Quick peeking out of nowhere, you startled the heck out of me. I thought you were a ghost for a second. I don't feel up for answering anyways. I want to sleep.
寝るの？
Are you going to sleep? I sure am.
じゃあ、
Okay then. I think that she scuttled off into the pond, but my ears pick up some sort of rustling noise. Then I hear some sound of wet fabric hitting the ground. I open my eyes, parked away, and I take a look to see her wet skirt had been taken off and discarded in the ground. It seems that Eon has taken a soapy wet skirt off again. Is she going swimming? Take it off? Stop! Eon! Exposure in public area is a crime.
ん？
Ah! Right, the whole fish thing. Why am I so quick to forget? Even if that counts as a charge in public indecency, then every fish should be in the market for... Oh my lord. Eon casually scuttles off into the lake. She's clearly not doing anything criminal, but why do I feel so at the end of myself over it? Eon started doing the aerial triple axel as she swims energetically in the lake. She's just as crazy, fast, and powerful as ever. Mermaid rearing? I need an Olympic-sized aquarium for that. She can't raise one in the city, for sure. As I hear the sounds of Eon swimming, splashing, I get myself into a gentle rays of the sun, as I slowly but surely enter the Slumberland. What's going on? Oh shoot. I pick up an extremely painful sound and rush myself awake to find Eon plopping out of the water, clutching her noggin. Seems like she bumped her head in the pillar. A mermaid bumping her head in mid-swim, eh? After rubbing on her head, she resumes her swim. Doesn't seem like it hurt her all that much. I've been right along. Mermaids really do have 10 times the power of humans. Well, whatever in the case, I'm beat. And it's nap time. Once again, slowly close my eyes, slipping off into the warm Slumberland. She hit her head again?
私じゃない。
It wasn't me. The freshwater mermaid frantically denies any accusations. Try as she might, she's in the exact same location as last time, and judging from the tears welling up from her eyes, chances of her taking another bump is well over 95%. She's incapable of learning?
本当に違うもん。
Really, it's not what it seems. Then, what's up with the lump in your head? Just flipping. You don't have one? Her face flushes and then she disappears into the water once more. Disappears into the water. And doesn't come up. And doesn't come up. Doesn't come up? Who cares? I'm going to sleep. You're not fooling me. Come on out. You thought I'd get spooked and dive in again or something?
コくん、
Talk about ridiculously straightforward. Get the idea you fooled me twice the same way out of your head.
ヒロト、変わった。
Hiroto, you changed. Eon's face looked like a disappointed girl's face. As disappointed little girls.
みんなが知ってたヒロトは、もうどこにもいない。
Then who the heck here is beside you?
昔は、こんなじゃなかったのに。
You were never like this in the past. You weren't exactly like this in the past either, you know.
私、
I
変わった？
changed? Well, I just got soaked. As I changed? But my childhood friend who's literally gone through a metamorphosis, I guess that means I've gone through something greater than a metamorphosis. The heck? Don't mind her. I go right back to sleep. So sleepy, so irritated, but everything I'm gonna do is just to bug off. I'm going to sleep. This time. For sure. I slip into warmth of slumberland. Just how many hours I've been napping? Drip, drip, drip. Something cold is falling on my face. Water? Why? I slowly open my eyes.
は
A mermaid's face is right in front of mine, extremely close, I may add. As soon as I wake up, her face is in my face. I mean, she's really close and personal, making my mind race to droplets drip into me. Her fins and gills are wafting, and every time she blinks, droplets from either water or tears are dripping into my face. What are you doing here?
い、
What?
生きてた。
Alive? You're alive. Should I die then? She seems to think that I have died. She cannot tell the difference between being asleep and being dead. Boy, this fish, I tell you. Oh, wait, you're serious?
よ
Excuse
か
me. Thank goodness, wow, she actually thought this fool died. Holy crap, talk about an extreme train of thought. One blue basis which would make her think that I was dead. I'd like to have her explain to me, preferably in 50 words or less. However, it seems like she was really shedding tears. She's starting to make me feel sorry for her. I placed my hand on top of Eon's dropped head and tried tugging on the rainbow gill.
う
Oh, sorry. I shake my head and wipe off my glasses. I must still be half asleep in my brain. Instead of getting a refreshing nap, my back and head are crying in agony, and my entire body feels like it's gone to crap. I should have known by now, considering I've experienced this countless times this summer vacation, that the past ended up feeling like this. I would go to sleep during vacation. Well, Ian randomly causing trouble is partially to blame as well, but still. Maybe I have to teach her a little better. Actually, why are you? Growl. I started to feel my stomach running on empty.
お腹すいた？
Are you hungry? Yeah. You can't fight an empty stomach. Guess I'd head back now. Well then. What should we get for lunch? Alright then. So actually, the recording is right here. It's like 1 hour and 4 minutes. So I'm gonna stop it right here. Probably do like another session of this recording, and I don't know if it's gonna be part 3 or probably it's gonna be just I'm just probably gonna make these separate videos, and that's your answer. Sure. So yeah, so I'm gonna cut it off right here, and then we'll continue on in the next part. Okay. yeah, I'm just gonna stop that because I'm assuming I have a time limit with that. So you can see, yeah, it's very late right now. So we're gonna start to pull this through, and see you guys.